Hello, welcome Monday. This is Tips Monday. Welcome in, bringing you podcast tips every day of the week. And this one is all about impact, maximizing podcast impact using advanced show notes and strategies. And here it is. Maximizing podcast impact with advanced show notes strategies. Here we go. Monday, October 21st. Here's the tips laid out for you right out front. Optimize for SEO and with show notes. Optimize for SEO, search engine optimization with your show notes. Enhance listener experience with detailed show notes and provide additional value through extra resources provided in your episodes or shows. Let's get into the first tip. Let's dive in. Why do we want to optimize for SEO with show notes? Show notes aren't just summaries. They're not. I see a bunch just add a title and just a short one sentence for the description, and it's meant for a whole lot more. It's like your research backup. It's your sources. It's you're doing everything. Use, first of all, in this one, using relevant keywords is big, and that'll help enhance search engine optimization related to the episode, and you can help your podcast appear in search results, driving more organic traffic. So let's go into tip number 2. Enhance listener experience with detailed show notes. Tip number 2. Yeah, you go beyond the basics by including timestamps for different segments. This lets your viewers skip around they're on a DVR, or they can just skip around. They can go exactly to what they want. If they see something they like, they can go right to that part of the video with chapters, with timestamps added to a description. On Spotify and YouTube, you can definitely do this. Allows listeners to skip the parts they most want to get to, making your content more accessible, and it highlights key takeaways as well, so you can quickly have them grasp the value of the episode, even if they don't have time to listen in full. So there's tip number 2. We hit 1 and 2. Let's go back to the first slide here, and tip number 3, provide additional value through resources. This is where you can add resources providing additional value. If you mention books, tools, websites, other resources that may come up in your episode, list them here, link them here. How can listeners connect with your guest if you're talking with the guest? How can listeners follow up with the content of your episode of the day? How can they connect further with your content? This is not only does it not add value for your listeners, but it establishes you as a credible source and encourages engagement and loyalty. It's also a way to support your sponsors, as I mentioned a minute ago, or affiliate programs if you have any of those as well. So let's recap one more time. Optimize SEO with show notes. Enhance the listener experience with having them be detailed, and provide additional value through added extra resources. That's tip number 3. There's your 3 tips for this Monday, October 21st. Remember, maximizing your podcast impact through advanced show notes And using these strategies, you can discover how to elevate your podcast's reach and listener experience through advanced show notes optimization. Learn 3 expert tips to enhance SEO, user engagement, content value, transforming your podcast into a go-to resource. Remember to subscribe, like all the buttons that you see wherever you're watching this. Comment, let me know how I'm doing. Let me know what you want to see from me. Always like this, and I'll reach out, I'll reply, I'll make further video based on your question. So ask your question, let me know what you're struggling with, what you want to know, what tips maybe you're looking forward to in the future. Keep going, keep podcasting, and that's all I have for you today. Thank you, and stick around for tomorrow's Tuesday tips on podcasting.